Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride. The young miss. Turns out I took her home and the mayor dubbed taking up and...
Right. Was it hard settling in?
Yeah. I started, but wife runs off. An upset father decides after all. I never was about to take no.
Sure. Come to Papa.
War with You see a lot of folks at their worst in my line of work. Hard to not let it get to you sometimes.
Hey.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that. We come in peace.
Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of good neighborhoods. All I'm saying. Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time, but a flying ship? Yells.
All right. Getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. Feel me? Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock. Now, what out there in our big, friendly commonwealth wanna drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly movement wanna hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins!
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some sleep. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even the tools over in Diamond City. I don't know, Hancock. I would love to give McDonough a kick in the ass. Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that hardhead. Let's stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny, when people are doing things they don't normally do, when family starts pushing you away for no reason, we all know who's behind that kind of shit. The only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute? Not us! And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with? And who's in charge of good
Why's it gotta be so quiet?
I know I saw something.
Rude. Sure saves. Yeah, we're going there. Cause
Not the raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lockhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. People are doing things they don't do. Families start pushing you away from your reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. The only way to stop it is they can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute? And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with? And who's in charge of good neighbor? Hey everyone, gather around. Let's get the breeze back. Shoot the flag. Now I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what we have. Hey, Daisy. Glad you can. How's my favorite girl? Didn't I see you at your house the other day?
He wishes.
All right. Getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big friendly Commonwealth will drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman? Our peaceful community.
The Institute and their sins!
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some money. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lordhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute? Not us! And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with? Good neighbor. And who's in charge of good neighbor? Of the people. For the people.
McDonough has always been against the Minutemen. I never quite understood why.
Never quite understood why.
I've worn out a lot of shoe leather since I joined the Minutemen.
The estranged uncle. Don't you mean monster uncle?
Preston,
What's on your mind?
you can head home now.
You know where to find. Need something? Oh, nothing. Okay.
Got a minute?
What is it?
That was it.
All right.
Sucking down a lot of rats sticking around here.
May Adam bless you with his blow.
Stop right there, stranger. You approach Atom's holy ground. Why? State your purpose or be divided in his sight.
I'm here because I need your help.
Do you seek division? Have you come to merge with Atom? to be split in his infinite glory? Or do you seek to tear down his followers?
I'm looking for someone named Virgil.
Virgil? Yes, we know this Virgil. What do you want with him?
I just need some information from him.
He has sought refuge with Atom. I would know more before I tell you where he is. What do you want with him?
I need his help reaching the Institute.
I have heard of this Institute. They hide themselves, trying to avoid the power of Atom. A futile effort. In truth, this Virgil has caused some concern. Some believe his presence is an affront to Atom. Though he came to trade with us on a few occasions, we have had little other contact with him. It was quite clear he wanted to be left alone. You can find him southwest of the crater.
At least it's not raining. We should get out of here as soon as we can. Word of Adam's glory must be spread to all.
Sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
Take it easy. Kellogg's dead.
Dead? He's dead. Don't you lie to me.
Yo, what's up, man?
I'm not lying. I killed him myself.
Did you? Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prepare for it. But I still wasn't sure I'd make it. And so you killed him, eh? Then what do you want with me?
Yes, sir.
Why did you leave the Institute? I know you came from there.
You know about the escape? But how? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me. Why are you even here? What do you want?
Relax. I just need to know how to get in there.
Wait, what? Are you serious? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
It's just like
It doesn't matter.
Fine. You know what? I don't even want to know. You want to get yourself killed, that's your problem. But I'm telling
beat
you,
this game twice.
that's what's going to happen.
I did.
I can help you get in there. But I want something in
Brotherhood
return.
and neutral endings, but I want to do it this way. And I've also done the Institute ending. Or I've done the Institute ending and the Brotherhood ending. I want to do it. I beat the game, it's just a fun game to play.
You help me and I'll help you.
All right. If I help you, you're going to do something for me. Before I was forced to leave, I was working on a serum to reverse this mutation. It could return me to normal. You understand? So if you get in there, I need you to find it in my old office and bring it to me. I think that's pretty reasonable in exchange for helping you. All right? Let's talk details. First things first. You know how synths get in and out of the Institute?
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter.
Well. Not many know about it. Pretty closely guarded secret. You've certainly done your homework. It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay. I don't understand all the science behind it, but it works. Dematerializes you in one place, rematerializes you in another. I'm sure it sounds crazy, but it's a reality. The relay is the only way in and out of the Institute. You understand? The only one. That means you're going to have to use it. Now,
I know
have
where
you
the
ever seen an
railroad is.
Institute courser?
I have to find it.
Sure, lots of them.
Don't bullshit me. More than one of them, and you wouldn't be standing here right now. Coursers are Institute synths, designed for one purpose. They're hunters. Operations go wrong, a synth goes missing, and a courser is dispatched. They're very good at what they do, and you're going to have to kill one.
Let's go. Just point me in the right direction.
Well, I suppose your enthusiasm counts for something. Every courser has special hardware that gives them a direct connection to the relay in the Institute. It's embedded in a chip in their heads. You need that chip. But to get it, you'll have to find a courser. Now, I don't know exactly where you can find one. They haven't sent any after me. And sitting here waiting doesn't seem like a good plan. You're going to have to hunt one down. I can tell you where to start and give you some help finding one. But you'll have to do the dirty work.
Okay, let's get to work.
Right. The primary insertion point for coursers is in the ruins of CIT, directly above the Institute. So you'll want to head there. Now, the relay causes some pretty heavy interference all across the EM spectrum. You've got a radio on that Pip-Boy, right? When you get to the ruins, tune into the lower end of the band and listen in. You'll be able to hear the interference. Follow the signal, and it'll lead you to a courser. Then, you just have to not get killed. Not gonna lie, the odds aren't in your favor here. But if you do make it, remember what I said about the serum. I need it badly. I really do hope you find what you're looking for.
Preston, can we chat?
Need something, General?
What do you think about our relationship?
I think you've got what it takes to be a great leader. But you still have to prove yourself.
How are you feeling about things?
I hear a lot of talk about the railroad, helping free synths and all that. They don't sound too bad.
No, never mind.
No problem.
Awful lot of rats.
Taking rats here.
We should get out of here.
I'm actually going to do a side mission right quick, guys, so...
Why, yes, my favorite root vegetable is a potato. And I'm okay if I'm a cannibal because I am.
I hear something.
Let's get this over.
Out there! Somewhere!
No, not yet. I'm actually, going through some stuff, going through a side mission real quick. Yeah, It's real.
Attention! Security breach near rear entrance. Visitors and employees are...
The code to the Freedom Trail is Run Road, or Railroad. Like I said, I'm beating the game.
I can smell you up there, little snake.
Got nothing.
Warning. Hostiles in area.
Someone there.
hide and seek?
What is it?
Potato. It's okay.
The best thing about being an anime geek, I gotta tell you, is actually staying with your friends, watching hentai, and just laughing about it. None of you mind virgins know what a futanari is. You're gonna laugh if you do.
Good. I've never actually been in it before.
Lowest place in the
But from
company.
what I hear.
Everything not nailed
Hey,
down
Daisy.
rolls through
You're
here at
back.
some point.
How'd it go at the library? Get rid of those super mutants.
I managed to fight my way through the library. Oh, and I dropped off that book of yours.
Only 200 years past due. I know it was an odd request, but thanks for making the library a safer place. We gotta keep some old buildings sacred, you know. Here's your money. Hey, did you need the shawn? Still got plenty of supplies for the wiggly dragon.
Let's see what you have.
Remember, no returns, exchanges, or death threats.
Okay, cut the shit. Who is that?
Anything useful? Mirelurk meat is pretty tasty, if you don't mind the smell. If everyone was willing to pick up a rifle and protect his neighbor, the raiders wouldn't stand a chance.
The courser's on the second floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more.
Ma'am? Come. Sorry guys, my mom or my sister made dessert, so. Alright. Get it.
Really want this to be the last mug you
Courser is now on the 3rd floor. Reports of the second intruder in the east wing near the courtyard. Barricade stairwells and hallways if you haven't already.
Got it. Sweet. What?
I thought I heard something.
Anybody now?
Fall back to a reasonable position. Horses near the elevator.
Bingo.
Still working.
I don't know a thing about these old computers.
You sure you're not part synth?
Of course.
Can't break the code.
Always wanted to learn more about science when I was a kid, but
That's it.
I think we ought to...
never a dull moment.
Hey.
Go on.
Hey there, Nick.
You got time to talk now?
Is something the matter? You sound upset.
What? Oh, no. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figure there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. Gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd offer to balance the board. So, anything you want to know?
What's with the outfit?
After I started the agency, it just seemed like the sort of thing a detective ought to wear. I got some old memories, pre-war. Faded to all heck, guys dressed like this, doing what I do. Putting on the hat and trench coat, I figured it'd let folks know I was serious about the whole thing. Clothes make the man and all that. Guess I felt they made me the man I wanted to be.
What do you remember about the Institute?
It's all pretty hazy from back then, but now and then I get glimpses. Life inside the Institute, they keep you isolated. A single test chamber was my whole world for years. And someone was always watching. Then one day you wake up on the other side, and that's it. They've cut you loose. Welcome to the brave new world. Such people in it.
So who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. My memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
That's terrible. They really just threw you away?
Sure did. It's quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. First person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. The local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. Something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. We should probably head out.
The Commonwealth's a lot bigger than I realized.
Bye.
Please, don't hurt me.
Hey there.
Get away from me.
Use a little help over here. He deserved to die. I know you're not here for me, but I can't get out. Not on my own. I'm going to have to trust you to help me.
I promise not to hurt you.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? The guard put the password in a toolbox over there under the stairs. Use it to gain access to the terminal and open the door. To open the door. Thank you. I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. You're welcome.
My institute designation is K-198, but I prefer Jenny, so yes, I'm a synth, if you hadn't already guessed. I knew they'd send a courser. I just didn't think he'd find me so fast. I think I would have lost him too. But then I was captured by these mercenaries. And all this happened. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna look for supplies before heading out. And before you ask, no, I don't need any more help. The Commonwealth is unforgiving. I need to make it on my own or I'm dead. Maybe we'll meet again, under better circumstances. I hope we do.
Hi.
I don't need your help anymore. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna look for supplies before heading out. I don't need your help anymore.
Hey.
Do something for you?
Hey, Nick. Got a sec?
Do something for you?
I wanted to make sure things were okay between you and me.
Not enough people.
Is everything all right between us?
Well, I like how you've been handling things lately. That's what you mean.
Is everything all right between us?
I'd say we're pretty darn good, considering what we're up against. But there's always more good to be done.
How are we doing, Nick?
You're trying to make a difference out here. That puts you in the good column in my book.
Is everything all right between us?
What can I say? I like your style. You want to help people out here. That's the kind of person I want to travel with.
I wanted to make sure things were okay between you and me.
I'd say we're pretty darn good, considering what we're up against. Always more good to be done.
Run across this courtyard as fast as possible. Probably expose them.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that. We come in peace malarkey.
I hope you're buying. Even a girl with an arsenal.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Purchase a variety.
Yes?
Better keep your irons strapped on. Friendly advice.
So fun fact, our group account gets hacked a lot, and we are currently taking a break to get things, like, fixed before we start posting anything. We have to wait a certain amount of
Where
time
to
to get
next?
the name changed. So that's gonna be a bit.
You're back. The glowing sea. Virgil. What happened?
I found Virgil. He has a way inside the Institute. But I need a code from a Courser chip.
A Courser chip? You fought a Courser? Oh my god. Unfortunately, I can't help you. I've worked on a lot of synths, but never a Courser. I don't know what that chip does, let alone how to decode it. But there are people who might. They're called...
Thanks, Doc. How do I find them?
I can't contact them, but I do have a code.
All right. I'll find them.
Good luck. I'm sorry what I have is so cryptic, but hopefully you can figure things out as you go.
Don't know if I believe all those boogeyman stories about the Institute. It all sounds like paranoia to me.
The railroad can decode that Courser chip. You just need to find them.
Someone there?
Keep your eyes.
Seven. And A. Some sort of code? Four. L. That's definitely a code.
Keep your head down.
Two and A.
That sound, what is it? Gotta be a good fight! I got
Yeah. 8:30.
Someone was expecting trouble. Asking.
Now a 6 and an O.
What do you want?
18.
back before General Becker died, the Minutemen were a force to be reckoned with. I'm sure it's not nearly as bad.
Getting along.
Anything useful?
It spins. So it starts with R?
Say we get out of here.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before, who the hell are you?
Not 1 foot closer.
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
Dr. Amari told me how to find you.
Very interesting. Last question. Why are you here?
I tracked down and killed a courser at Green Tech Genetics. Now I need help breaking the code on his courser chip.
You have what? This is not a joking matter.
I didn't know we were having a party. What gives with my invitation? Oh, I see you invited the courser killer. Nice.
Deacon, you're late. You're saying this intruder actually killed a courser? Single-handedly? Oh, that'd give even Gloria a run for her money.
Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal. If you're done interrogating him, you might want to show this courser murdering machine a little courtesy. Just a thought.
I owe you an apology. Anyone who kills a courser is good in my book. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the railroad.
Hopefully we can work something out.
What you're asking for puts us...
Des, we need to let him in. He's got an intact courser chip, for God's sake.
That violates our security protocols.
To hell with that. He killed a courser. There's no way he's working for the Institute.
We're letting you into our headquarters. You're the first outside...
Deacon.
We having fun yet? We having fun yet?
Decoding a courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong, the least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
I'll tell you what's wrong with the Commonwealth. People can't see the big picture.
Hey, Des. You need something?
Tom, our visitor here has a Courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages!
Right. Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the Courser chip.
Fine. It's yours.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at it.
Hey there.
Give Tom time. He'll get that chip decoded.
We're in. Chip
Don't
access.
try anything, stranger.
Just poke the analog connector. What? Oh, man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running.
Hey, don't try anything, stranger.
I thought this was a secret base. Helping free sets and all that.
Don't try anything, stranger.
They're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. We got lucky. I got you, you
Don't
institute
try
bastard. I
anything,
got you.
stranger.
Software in. Come on. Show me that secret base. There we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
Start working on the rest of the chip. And you, I'd love to work with you more. Let me know if you're interested. But to be crystal clear, if you use that data and discover anything involving the Institute, you share it with us first. Otherwise, our relationship will be in jeopardy.
Excuse me.
If we're going to be dealing more with each other, I need to make sure that we're on the same page. You know what a synth is, right?
Yeah, I know all about them.
Good. The Institute treats synths as property, as tools.
That sounds like slavery.
Exactly. So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a synth?
Once, I pledged my life to protect my countrymen. I don't see this as any different.
Well said. Someone with your skills, your beliefs. Normally, we'd try and recruit you. But right now, we don't have the time to train up a new agent. There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute. And in turn, we can help you. See Deacon for details. You're free to go.
Hey, you got a sec?
Of course, Nick. What's up?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point. For as long as I can remember, I've been getting these, flashes. Memories of places I've never been. Things I've never seen. Memories of Nicks. They're not bad, they're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am. That I'm not a person at all. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
You think, you feel. You're more than pretending, Nick.
Yeah, nice of you to say, but your kind don't usually have to deal with someone else's whole life trapped inside their skulls. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con, or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City, and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am. My judgment, my speech, hell, even my name. They're his. And I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
You've already built a life for yourself, Nick. You've got the agency, a home, friends.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You know, I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks.
Do you have a minute?
Sure, go ahead.
When we first met, I admit, I had my doubts about you. But you've done nothing but impress me. You're just who the Minutemen needed to bring us back from the brink.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you.
You've probably realized by now how important the Minutemen are to me. When I was a kid, the Minutemen were my heroes. They were the only good guys around, really. When I turned 17, I joined up with Ezra Hollis's company. He was one of the good ones. Really believed in the old-time Minuteman way. We had a few good years there. I felt like I was part of something bigger than me. Like I was really helping make the Commonwealth a better place.
It sounds like you were really making a difference.
I think we were. I know we were. But obviously it didn't last. I'm sure there was a lot I didn't see or know enough to pay attention to. You know, the politics and rivalries and bad blood between the different groups. I guess General Becker was able to keep a lid on it. Keep everyone more or less on the same team. But after he was killed, it all came out in the open. I couldn't believe it at first. These guys were supposed to be Minutemen. They were supposed to put their duty to the people ahead of everything else. You probably think I was pretty naive, huh? I guess I was. Still am, too. Even after everything. I still believe that the Minutemen can be what I always thought they were. The good guys.
We are the good guys.
We're doing our best. And a lot of it has to do with your example. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, thanks. Anyway, I appreciate you taking the time to listen.
Anytime, Preston.
Thanks, man. We probably better get back to it.
You know, there is this chunk of Nick Valentine history I've been hoping to put a bow on for a while now. I could use a hand if you're willing to take a crack at it.
Sure thing. What's the case?
Well, this one's straight out of the archives. Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived a king of organized crime, Eddie Winter. He was a bad man who did a lot of bad things, hurt a lot of innocent people. But he knew the end was coming, so he sealed himself inside a personal shelter, located underneath a sub-shop he used as a headquarters.
Eddie Winter was from my time. Real scumbag.
The story gets even more twisted. The arrogant bastard wanted to cheat death, live forever, so he could come out of that shelter someday into this brave new world. Sound familiar? Only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana. No cryo sleep for him, no. He invested his money in some sick, crazy radiation experiment.
Jeez, you've really done your homework on this guy.
I have. And I uncovered a doozy. Eddie Winter went and turned himself into a ghoul 200 years before it was fashionable. Hell, he was probably the first one. And I'm convinced that he's still locked inside that shelter. Safe and sound. Ready to come out and begin his evil reign all over again. I'm gonna find him and kill him, so that never happens. You in?
All right, Nick. Let's get the bad guy.
You're a good man. Now, I know where Winter's vault is, but the door is sealed with a complex numerical code. Lucky for us, Winter's arrogance knew no bounds. Back in the day, he recorded 10 holotapes, incriminating different criminal associates. On each one, he hit a single number. We find all of them. I've been putting, including on my way out. Probably worth reading.
We'll file out separately after you leave. Best not to attract attention here.
Des says we stay here until you leave. No pressure.
Excuse me.
Saw some of your work along the trail. Not bad. For a human, that is.
I appreciate the compliment.
Yeah, whatever. Listen, you caught us at a shit time. We're still recovering from something I can't get into. We're a man down, though. And if anything Deacon said about you is true, I'd like you on our team.
I'm interested.
Awesome. I think you'll be a good fit. I know Des said we don't got room, but talk to Deacon. I'm sure he's got an angle. He always does.
Come here again if you need to meet us. We'll know.
Hey, Deacon.
Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor.
Your leader was just being cautious.
Yeah, we know we're all on the same team.
Exactly. Kind of killed our chance at a friendly first impression, though. But it's all good now. I vouched for you. Nobody got shot. Still, I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out to the Institute. Thanks.
Don't worry. I'll keep your secret.
That's what I want to hear. So Des wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps out with the odd job here and there. What a waste. I'm just gonna come out and say this. The railroad needs you.
You got my attention.
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us. You help me out, we turn a few heads, and then Des invites you into the fold. Then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the railroad got your back.
Sign me up then.
Perfecto. Let's meet up at the old freeway outside of Lexington. I'll fill you in once you get there.
After you leave, I get to do a full security sweep before you can get out of here, too.
Hey, Glory.
After you leave, I get to do a full security sweep before you can get out of here, too.
Right.
Deacon? Is that you?
Like the disguise? It's Wastelander camo.
This is my pile of garbage, asshole. Back off.
Good, right? You're lucky I didn't do one of my face swaps, too.
I almost didn't recognize you.
That's the point. So, about the job. The railroad's only recently been using the Old North Church. Our old base was underneath the Slocum's Joe. We had a pretty sweet setup until the Institute found us.
That sounds really, really bad.
It was a disaster with a capital D. The survivors didn't have time to grab anything. So we're getting something important we had to leave behind.
Let's find it then.
We gotta do one thing first. We got a tourist nearby. He or she has information on the base. So let's pump him for information before we dive in. For now, I'll take point. So I'm looking for rail signs, symbols we use to send messages to each other. If you like that, we got signs and countersigns, dead drops, even a secret handshake. Alright, maybe the handshake never got on. Anyway, the tourist should have a trail left for us. The arrow in the center indicates a direction. So our tourist is up ahead. Let's keep going. So the Institute wasn't content with just creating synth people. Oh no, they have synth birds too. You see those little raven bastards? They could be watchers, reporting everything back to the mothership, or wherever the Institute's hiding. So, smile for the pretty birdies. Got another rail sign, right there. And another. We're probably close.
Let's do this. You can smell these sparrows a mile away if you're downwind.
If you're downwind.
Back before General Becker died, the Minutemen were a force.
See the plus in the center? That means there's an ally nearby, our tourist. You take point on the conversation. Look, no matter what he says, you just say, mine is in the shop. Trust me.
Once your friend gets here, how about we have a chat, huh? Hey.
Hey.
Oh, thank God. You have a Geiger counter? You have a goddamn Geiger counter?
Mine is in the shop.
Who the hell is he? HQ said they were sending one agent, not two.
Sorry, I'm new. He's just showing me the ropes.
All right. The wall is my witness. I thought I was dead. It's about goddamn time you headquarters bastards got here.
It's all right. We're here now. You're safe.
You think I'm goddamn safe? That little Slocum Joes of yours is crawling with goddamn chrome-domed sons of bitches! The front's fortified to hell and back. They placed mines all over the goddamn place.
I appreciate all you've done.
I hope it helps. I really do. As soon as it's safe, I'm getting the hell out of here. So if you need anything else, better ask soon.
What's up, Deacon?
Well, isn't Ricky just a ray of sunshine? You think he's telling the truth?
He doesn't strike me as the dishonest type.
Yeah, that's my read too. First rule in this business is never go against your gut. So, if we take him at his word, the front door has mines, synths, and probably other fun and exciting prizes. So, we're going in through the escape tunnel.
The tunnel has got to be easier than a frontal assault.
Easier, but no cakewalk. You lead us there, pal. I got you covered.
You okay? That looks painful.
The back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s. So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our...
Security's too good.
We're in. The back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s. So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our good Dr. Carrington.
Let's find a prototype then.
Together with you, I like our odds. First step is to override the security lockdown. Well, the terminal's on at least. I'm gonna feed it some passwords. No. 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 Ah, missed one, you cocky bastards. The prototype's deeper inside. Someone left a rail sign here. This one is dangerous. Yep.
Movement detected. Curious.
Looks like Maven managed to hide something before. Look around. Tinker managed to turn on the fence. It almost derailed some of the pressures down. Hey, probably saved some lives.
Is someone present?
My scanners must be malfunctioning. Hostile sensor reading detected.
I got something over here. Something out.
Please come out. Your destruction is inevitable.
Someone's coming.
Wait, something's out there, you are.
Look who's back. You want you walk away.
I thought I heard
Please
something.
stand still.
Something out.
Combat subroutine. Eliminate all hostiles.
We've got company.
Actually more damage.
We didn't have time. Power them up. We can give our friends a little surprise.
got it.
Hold up.
Clear. Nothing but a tomb for old spooks.
I think I got something over here. Aim for the Minutemen. See that?
Failure.
Organic life form.
Hold up.
Bye-bye, Gen 1s. Prepare to be shocked. Not every Slocum's Joe has a massive tunnel complex. You're entering a secret defense.
You made it.
Terminal somewhere.
We better be careful. Doesn't look like they've been gone long.
Where's that play button?
Carrington, Stanley, Salis Acrote, Suprema Lex.
Open says me.
Targeting sensor.
So Tommy Whispers didn't make it out. He died protecting our secrets. Let me see. There. Tommy would want you to don't let its size fool you.
Terminating with extreme prejudice.
I appreciate it.
May it serve you as well, heck, better than it did Tommy. Grab Carrington's prototype. You turn that over to...
Uh-huh.
Thank God someone managed to close the security door. Carrington's prototype is in there. Where's that play button?
Carrington.
It says me. The elevator.
Let's start.
Going up.
Keegan.
Going up. hostile.
Are we in a minefield? I'll tell you what's wrong with the Commonwealth. People can't see the big picture.
Guy patched me up, put me on his shoulder, and blasted his way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
Every word he said was true, and then some.
If you didn't have the prototype, I'd think you're both lying through your teeth.
See? Just like I said, boss.
I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Glory, to secure that prototype. But instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be insane not to sign him up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Beacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before. Welcome to the Railroad, Agent.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you. So you're in. Now we need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that. So what's yours?
Have any suggestions?
No. It doesn't work like that. Your life, your name, your choice.
Call me Whisper.
After Tommy? Or... Either way, that's very fitting. Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang. The location of our HQ is one of our most...
I'm getting tired of waiting.
So be careful coming in.
Hey there, Deacon. Welcome to the family. We're a colorful and arguably insane bunch. But you're stuck with us now. Speaking.
This is it. It may lack the amenities of the switchboard, but it's safe. We've taken precautions not to be surprised again. Things are chaotic right now, so there's plenty for you to do.
If everyone was willing to pick up a rifle and protect his neighbor, the raiders wouldn't stand a chance.
Listen up, everyone. This is Whisper. He did the switchboard off with Deacon. He's a full agent, effective immediately. I'm counting on each of you to show him the ropes. Feel free to welcome him aboard. That is all. It's not an easy road you've chosen, but you're never alone in this.
Some of the people you meet will be Institute replacements, synth duplicates, so be careful what you say.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this, but that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training, and us knowing hardly anything about you, Des has invited you to join HQ. It would have been nice if she had consulted with her second-in-command. But what's done is done. Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
Tell me what you need, Doc.
One of our field agents, Old Man Stockton, needs help with the runaway synth. H222. So headquarters, paranoid old...
Sounds like an important mission.
It is. The dead drop is a mailbox. It's a common need. When you make the current size...
You can trust me with this. I'll get it done.
You sound rather convincing, actually. Stockton is a prominent businessman at Bunker Hill. The dead drop will be near there. Use the escape tunnel in the back to get there quicker.
We're still running ahead here after switchboard.
Deacon, a word.
We've been traveling for a spell. I was hoping to have some words with you.
Oh, now's a good time.
I'm used to flying solo, but I got to admit, working with you makes me... Especially since you...
Mm-hmm. Feelings mutual.
I gotta say, you make it look easy, but you have some built-in advantages. Some people at HQ are jealous. You took the big nap and everyone you knew is long gone. Now, hear me out on the silver lining. If a human in the railroad slips up, then they expose friends and loved ones to danger. You're safe from that.
You saying that losing my boy is a good thing?
Oh, Jesus, no, I didn't mean that. Look, if the church gets compromised and the coursers are on our tail, at least you're not putting more people in harm's way. That's all. It doesn't matter much to me. I'm a synth. At least that's what they tell me. So, I really don't have anything to lose. For Glory and me and the others, it's easier to dedicate ourselves to the cause.
I had no idea.
I figured you deserved to know. Since we're traveling together, I want you to take this. It's my recall code. If you ever need to know something about the Institute, read it to me.
I appreciate the trust.
Yeah, well, don't use the code unless you absolutely have to. It'll wipe my memories. I'm not sure how much of me will even be left. You know, I'd just feel better if you didn't read it until you need it.
Deacon.
Want me back on deck, huh? I gotta admit, things have been pretty quiet without you.
Can we trade a few things?
You doing a withdrawal or deposit?
Where to next?
Hey there, Preston.
Yeah?
That was all I had.
No problem.
Working with compartmentalized information is a difficult transition for new agents.
Glad you signed on. Means I might get to take the occasional night off.
Hey, Glory.
Hey, you. So the switchboard was crawling with bad guys. Lines and shit, too. Any of that true? Or was Deacon bullshitting me again?
I didn't do it alone, but yeah, that's about the size of it.
That's hardcore. How'd you take down the old HQ? Please tell me you didn't go along with Deacon's in and out like a ghost crap.
With a whole lot of bullets and a whole lot of blood. Fortunately, the blood wasn't mine.
That's how you do it. Well, welcome to the party. After what happened to Tommy Whispers, we need another tough son of a bitch that can get shit done.
Thanks for inviting me.
We should, I don't know, bake a cake? That's what you do, right? They call me Glory, the angel of death, the ass-kicking poster child of a liberated synth.
I like it.
What's not to like? You're helping out my people. So some advice? Kiss up to Tinker Tom. He's batshit crazy, but he's got all the good stuff.
Sounds like a good plan.
You know it. You take care out there.
Hey, Glory.
Would it kill them to let me know mission specs before the dead drop? Just once?
Way to deal with the Brotherhood of Steel.
Not doing them much good at this point.
No point in leaving that for the scavengers. One day, we'll put this back together, better than ever. Beautiful night to be on the bow. Think I got something over here.
Protect and serve.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh, God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Here's the symbol explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any but can you?
Right. I got it covered.
Good. Good. And don't you... It's my only... Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Good Lord, that reeks.
I'm in the mood for some Blamco mac and cheese. Ooh, or maybe...
Don't know if I believe all those boogeyman stories about the Institute. It all sounds like paranoia to me.
Do you need something?
I have plans here to build a signal interceptor that can get me into the Institute.
So that's what the Courser chip was all about. You needed that frequency, I take it. Why? What does this machine do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. The interceptor can hijack their signal and send me instead.
We've spent dozens of years and too many good agents' lives only to discover not a goddamn thing. And now we have the answer, thanks to you. Teleportation. That the Institute could build something so... But we've got work to do. This is our top priority now. I want Tinker Tom to help you in any way possible to get this device built.
Hey, yo, Tom.
Hey, Tom.
Ready to hand over the plans? This is the big one.
Here you go. Let's see what we need.
Hold on. Who wrote this? Some kid with a crayon?
Shit.
Must have been a real big kid. Oh, man. Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Those Institute eggheads are crazy. And you can divert the signal using a heavily modified relay interception. Like a pirate broadcast, you know? That's intense.
I knew you could figure it out, Tom.
The plans cover all the high-end egghead shit, but they're missing a ton of engineering details. Filling in the gaps will take time. This bit here, the stabilized reflector platform, just needs some high-grade metal. Easy. By the time you finish that, I'll have the rest done.
Nice work, Tom. Glad you're on our side.
Hey, tell that to Carrington, though. We can scrounge up the platform components you need. No problem. But where to build it? It's gonna need some serious space. This baby's big. I know Pam was running numbers on a good site for a new safe house. It's got a workshop, good location, and the full blessings of her predictive algorithms. Once you set up the safe house, we'll drop off the materials there. Or you could build your own platform somewhere else, I guess. Your call.
Tom.
So the Institute's using teleporters now? I told him. But it was all defying these laws of physics.
Confirmed. Agent Whisper has arrived. I have a mission for you without increasing solution.
I get to set up a new...
Agent's temperature pacify the target location.
Pam.
Processing. Agent Whisper.
Never a dull moment.
Don't look, but I think we're being watched.
Approach and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens.
Noise! Look at yourself!
my trunks.
Commonwealth's a lot bigger than I realized.
Institute someday, I wonder what we'd do. Hell, Synth's got it bad enough even without him. Keep us busy.
Best way to deal with the brother. But still, is to stay out of their way.
Today that I've been swearing in class. Billy.
A lot of our people help us once, maybe twice a month come back. You jumped right into the deep end.
I've worn out a lot of shoe leather since I joined the Minutemen. Don't know if I believe all those boogeymen stories. It all sounds like paranoia to me.
You're a Minuteman, aren't you? Thought so.
Just wanted to say thanks for everything you fellas do.
Oh, thanks. Glad to hear it.
We need more people like you. This is for you. I hope you can find a use for it. I'll get her done. Your wish is my strong recommendation. On it. TTFN then.
Excuse me, General. Do you have a minute?
Anytime, Preston.
Look, I know I put you in an almost impossible position when I asked you to lead the Minutemen. I didn't have any right to ask you to take that on. I guess I was kind of desperate at that point. I still don't know why you said yes. If it was for me, or for the Commonwealth, or for some other reason. It doesn't really matter. I just want you to know that I appreciate what you've done. We've got a long road ahead of us, for sure. But I don't doubt that you're the leader the Minutemen needed.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. It's good to hear, especially from you.
We make a good team, General. No doubt about that. I've taken up enough of your time. We'd better get back to it.
Hey.
I'm listening. How we doing on the hunt for Eddie's tapes?
Still searching for them.
Just let me know when you manage to get your hands on them.
Deacon.
You know, I'm having second thoughts on the whole recall code. Wait, you read it, didn't you?
No, I haven't read it yet.
Good, please don't. It'll make it easier to sleep at night.
Setting human-machine interface to 100%. Good evening, Agent. I have the location of a Black Ops cache.
I'll get back to it.
Anything I can do to help out around here?
Yeah, let me show you.
Okay. I ever tell you about the time I was in Capital Wasteland? There's a tale.
Do not interfere with security operations.
You are tied to this place, kid. Your energy.
You got a Geiger counter, Bub?
Mine is in the shop.
You're HQ's new guy, right? Oh, thanks for setting up this place. What's that? What's that? Oh, sorry. You never know when you know who may got your number, right?
You shouldn't have any problems out here.
Yeah, this place is definitely better than the last hole in the wall I was at. It was literally a hole in the wall. We got a package incoming. You know, package. I've plotted out her escape route. He's all ready to sign up, but he's got big problems. We clear those problems up, and our package...
If it'll help us in...
I knew I could count.
Sure.
I'll mark it on your map.
Alright.